And remember what I told you yesterday. During the live session yesterday, we were in this sell position after taking advantage of this bearish move to the downside. And one thing I stated here yesterday was that if price comes back up, takes us out of the sell position, buying pressure above the 138.400 level should incite a bullish momentum, which is exactly what happened here. And price moved about how many pips in our favor? I think over 100 pips in our favor before we started seeing this bearish momentum back to the downside. And at this point in time, obviously you would have moved your stop loss accordingly, right? And lock in some profits. So you might have been taken out with a small profit here on the USDJPY. So as we head into the New York session today, what is going to be our plan? Are we still going to be holding on to our bullish momentum here, or we're going to be reversing our stance and look out for sell position at this point? Well, in order to answer this, let's quickly have an holistic view of what's really going on the daily time frame, after which we're going to be using the structure to decipher what's the next line of action at this point. So now on the daily time frame, it was obvious that we had a bullish momentum running since the beginning of the year, and we saw what happened in the month of August after citing that reversal pattern here, which came in the form of a double bottom structure. So we saw the first touch, second touch, and the 135 Japanese yen level was serving as a neckline area. So we saw the breakout of that structure. And from a technical standpoint, we expect that price might likely come back to do a retest of structure, which is yet to happen at this point. But something interesting happened here since the beginning of this month. We saw this engulfing candle which brought price back into the 138 Japanese yen level here. And since price came within that structure, it has been caught within a consolidation phase right around the 142.500 and the 138.00 level here. So this level has been holding buying pressure for some time now, at least for the past 2 weeks now. And I was saying yesterday that if price climbs above that structure and we start seeing buying pressure around that area again, we want to be buying to the upside from that level. So like I showed you on the 1 hour time frame, we bought actually, but price came back down again to take us out of that position. And one thing we have been noticing since the early hours of today is that the selling pressure here is getting stronger by the hour. So is this selling pressure going to continue? That's the big question we want to be asking ourselves at this juncture in this market. Is this selling pressure going to continue, or is just going to be a false one? So if the sell pressure continues, I am of the opinion that we might have a situation that price might break down, retest of the structure on our lower time frame to bring price back into the neckline area at the 135 Japanese yen level, a level which was broken in the month of August. We are buying pressure here could incite another wave of bullish momentum. So let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see if we could cite any possibility that price might likely come back into the 135 and decide for today. So we go back to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see what's happening here. So right on the 1 hour time frame now, we can see price has been oscillating around the 138.100 level. So that level which has been holding buying pressure. So we have in the last 3 hours now, price has been consolidating around that area. And one thing also that we should take into consideration here is this trend line, which has been respected here. So going into the New York session today, I have 2 parameters that will be guiding our actions here. Now, the first one is the trend line, and the second one is the 138.100 level. So if price climbs up the 138.00 level with buying prone, let me bring this up. Okay, so here we are on the 15 minutes time frame. So so on the 15 minutes time frame, this is what we have here. We had the previous low. This is the lowest point price has gotten to this week, and we can see there is a struggle between the buyers and the sellers here. Price at this point is yet to break down the previous low, so I want to be considering this as a higher low at this point. So on here I wouldn't be selling this. So if an engulfing candle happens, price breaks down, retest of structure followed by selling pressure, then I want to be selling from that area. So that is my view here on the USDJPY.